All of our awesome CRB Digi Millionaire friends, family, and following. Listen, this is a very important update video. We've got quite a few things that we need to cover with our audience. I know you're very busy, but I want to make sure that you watch all of this training, even if you have to do it in a couple of segments, okay? We're in Yosemite National Park for today's quick mental vacation break, okay? Here's what we're going to cover in this training, this update. We're going to talk about BitConnect. BitConnect had a little turbulence last week. They came through it, and that's what we want to see. It's easy to promote a system when everything is seemingly going well. But boy, if a company has a little turbulence, if there's a little unsettling, and the company comes through that, boy, is that a great sign. So our confidence was already very high as it relates to BitConnect. It is now through the roof. We'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about some things to pay attention to in your CRB Digi Millionaire back office. We've started loading over the past week quite a bit of new content related to the Digi space. It's now time for you to start setting aside some time each day, maybe 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day, to go into your CRB back office, because we're starting to load a good amount of content back there related to the Digi space. We'll talk more about that. Trading labs. This will likely be the last week that we have free trading labs. We're looking to initiate our paid trading labs, 2 labs a week as early as next week. I've got to get you prepared for that. And even if you're not going to be in the trading labs for whatever reason, but if you are a CRB member, we want to position you so that you can earn commissions if you have any of your CRB referrals that are in the trading lab. $50 a month for every referred trading lab member. All right, $50 a month. So a couple of trading lab members pays for yours. Anything beyond that will get you profits. We'll talk more about that. And I want to give you a couple of updates on Digi Millionaire Co-op DMC. Those of you that are already in a co-op, and we've got a co-op that's going to be starting. Our target date is next Wednesday, September the 6th, to get the next co-op started. Okay, so let's handle these things real quickly. All right, so let's first talk about BitConnect. All right, so last week there was a weakness in BitConnect system that was exploited. Some people, maybe some bad guys, took advantage of it. Maybe some people just unknowingly. This came out on late Thursday, Friday. Now, when we were on our webinar on Thursday, we saw BitConnect coin hit an all-time high in the $150 range, which is absolutely crazy. keep in mind, it debuted on CoinMarketCap January the 20th, 2017 for 16 cents. Then there was this issue with some type of exploitation in the system where some people withdrew out more than what they had. They closed the system down. Now, there were the doomsdayers out there. There's been no shortage, as we say on every webinar, no shortage of people that are negative towards BitConnect. Well, I'm going to tell you this. You know, the thing that we have said to our audience, you know, third-party systems, you know, we all have to make sure that when we're leveraging third-party systems, we're only dealing with risk capital. We like to think that people are doing what they say that they are doing. But I'm going to tell you, numbers don't lie. Math doesn't lie. If you have an asset that went from 16 cents to $150, now it's about $125, okay? You do the math on that. If $1,000 had been put into just the coin when it was 16 cents and you were still holding on to it, I mean, at 150, you'd be, you might have been a millionaire in 7 or 8 months, certainly close to it, okay? I see no reason why this is not going to be a very long-term play. The developers of the coin, I don't know how many coins they have. There's 7.5 million in existence. Now, CoinMarketCap is going to say there is, let's see here, CoinMarketCap is going to report that there's 6.5 million in existence. Now, I don't know. Does that mean that the developers held on to 1 million of those? All right, so maybe of the 7.5, the developers have 1 million. I don't know. I would tell you, if I ever had my own cryptocurrency, I'm going to keep at least 1 million coins. And I've been tracking a number of ICOs, starting to learn the ICO market. A lot of these ICOs, they may have, let's say, like 100 million coins that they're going to have, but they will retain 20%, 25% for the developers. So if the developer, if it's $100 million coin cap, and the development team says, hey, we're going to keep 20%, that's 20 million potential coins. We have no idea how many coins they've held on to, but I just don't see any reason why they wouldn't be here for the long haul. If we take the 1 million coins, again, I don't know that to be true. If they had 1 million coins at the current pricing of $125 a coin, that means they'd have $125 million in backing. Why would they go away? Okay, the fact that they went through a little turbulence, they communicated flawlessly. They told us what was going on. They told us when the site was going to be back up and what have you. All right, and I know on Sunday the site was supposed to come back up at a certain time, and I was out. When I got back home, got in front of my computer, sure enough, the site was up and was doing exactly what they said that they were going to do. So our confidence in BitConnect being our flagship, yes, Control Finance is kicking butt. Yes, we've got a lot of our folks in USI Tech, BitConnect, for reasons that we can go and check on the relative health of the system with a third-party system, and the fact that they just continue to kick butt. Now, the last 5 days credited interest has been a little lower, but everything really washes out. We had about a month there of extremely high daily interest because of the volatility of the market. So remember that it's the volatility of the markets that's going to dictate what the daily payouts are. And you can see here the markets haven't been that very volatile. Okay, 4% day, that's when we had probably, that would have correlated to this 1.33% variable rate day. Okay, but you can see here that the markets have just been very slow as they relate to Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin's up, is moving a little bit more today, so hopefully up 5.26% so far. Now 6.62%. Bitcoin just went over $4,600 a coin. That's amazing. Give us a moment. Looks like it's headed to, according to BitConnect, where, gosh, let me see exactly. I can go to an exchange. Yeah, she's approaching, or maybe has already hit $4,600 a coin, ladies and gentlemen. That's just, if you were sitting on the sidelines in this niche, get off the freaking sidelines. Get off the sidelines. You are going to miss out on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Okay, so that's BitConnect. I need to get to some CRB updates. All right, a number of updates here. I'm going to run through these fairly quickly. Feel free to pause and rewind if you need to. We've started loading quite a bit of content under DigiVault. All right, we just loaded the calculator, the BitConnect calculator, and a couple of news widgets under here, so you can actually check BCC news, BitConnect news, and play around with the calculator here. Last week under Control Finance, we loaded a video that walks you through the entire setup of Control Finance, how to fund your Control Finance account. All right, how to withdraw from your Control Finance account. You know, if you don't know how to do all that good stuff, go back there and watch that content under Control Finance. We've got a lot more content that will be coming under both BitConnect and Control Finance. Trading pre-lab, pre-training, very important for those of you that are going to be a part of the paid trading labs. Or if perhaps you haven't even made a decision yet, but you are considering it, you want to come back here. This is very, very, very important, because number one, we walk you through our big picture. All right, make sure you watch this. You need to, if you're going to be in the trading lab, you need to watch all of this content so that we can maximize our time in the trading lab. And if you got to come back here and do it in segments, 15, 30 minutes a day, you know, to get through all the content, then do so. But this is the time to start going into your CRB back office on a daily basis and going through the content. We walk you through Poloniex training, how to set up a Poloniex account, how to fund a Poloniex account, how to take a trade in a Poloniex account. Same thing with Bittrex, how to set up a Bittrex account, how to fund a Bittrex account, how to take a trade in Bittrex. Very important, because in the trading labs, we're going to be trading from both Poloniex and Bittrex and a third exchange, livecoin.net. Now, Livecoin right now is the only exchange that has an affiliate program. So you want to pay attention to the fact that they've got a free affiliate program. You can register your account for free. Whether you are in our paid trading labs or not, you want to get your livecoin.net affiliate link and put it in the affiliate center. If you don't know how to load affiliate links in the affiliate center, then you need to come under Marketing Vault and then under Getting Started. And you need to go through all of the getting started videos. Once again, this is the time that you need to start scheduling time each day to come back into your CRB portal. We still have some things that we have to move out of the way as we put the advertising offer to the back burner, and we make this essentially a Digi portal. Okay, so if you need to walk through setting up the affiliate center, is back here under Marketing Vault under Getting Started. Okay, also under Digi Vault, we've got the coin payment set up. Very important, because we're going to start maybe as early as the end of this week, certainly hopefully by the first of next week, start the payment process for those that want to be a part of the paid trading labs. And there is a 50% commission. All right, you do not have to be a Digi Trading Lab member in order to earn commissions. You do have to be a CRB member. You do have to be a CRB member. So you could be a CRB member at $30 a month. All right, and if you were not in the trading lab, but you referred someone to CRB that got into the trading lab, they're paying the $100 for the trading lab. You would get $50. That's paid in Bitcoin, and it will be paid to you immediately once they pay their $100 a month invoice. $50 will go directly into your Bitcoin wallet. But you've got to set it up. All right, so you need to come back here under Digi Vault, under Coin Payment Setup. Under Digi Vault, under Coin Payment Setup. Again, now is the time to start coming back into the back office every single business day and taking some time to go through the content. Last Thursday's webinars have been loaded up back here. Our Digi Basics, Digi and Marketing Basics webinars are loaded up under August 2017. We covered everything from coin payments to getting ready for our marketing blitz. We're just a few short weeks away from starting our marketing blitz. Okay, all right, so that's already back here, plus all of the other Thursday night webinars that we've recorded over the past month are back here. Be mindful, if you are not in CRB, that as we go into September, we will not be posting our recorded webinars via email. They will only be posted in CRB. That is so that our CRB members are getting more and more value. If we just send that out with every email, then that detracts from our CRB members. And you know, they're putting out not a lot of money, $30 a month, but we want to make sure that we have nothing but amazing value for them. You'll be able to come to all live webinars. We certainly, not the Digi Trading Labs, the paid Digi Trading Labs, the only people who will be able to come to those will be CRB members that are also Digi Trading Lab members. But as it relates to our business presentation webinars, as it relates to our training webinars that we do on Thursday nights, you'll be able to come to those live. But the only people who's going to get the recordings of those are going to be those that are in CRB. Okay. This Digi Trading Lab section, nothing there just yet. This is going to be where we house everything dealing with the paid trading labs. All recordings will be back here. So there's no content under there just yet. We do have last week's free trading lab back here. Listen, if you did not attend last week's free trading lab, all right, you definitely want to schedule time, all right, to watch last week's free trading lab. All right. Not doing so, I promise you, you and your family will lose hundreds of thousands of dollars that you could make. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars. If you were not there last week, or you were there and you didn't get it, watch it. We're going to piggyback on that this coming Thursday with what will likely be our last free trading lab. The information we shared here last Thursday night, and again, we'll pick up on it this coming Thursday night. If you will apply it, could be millions in Digi value. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't really been following us, that's not marketing. That's not marketing at all. The more we immerse ourselves in this Digi space, the more we are convinced that you, with not having a lot of resources right now, not having a lot of understanding about Bitcoin right now, not having a list, not knowing much about marketing, if you will follow us intimately and will begin to execute wherever you are financially, we strongly believe that you can become a Digi millionaire. So make sure you've taken time out, or you're taking time out to watch this content. Again, this is under Webinar Vault, Free Digi Trading Labs, the one that we did on August the 24th. I wanted to make sure that I told you, make sure that you go through the coin payment setup under Digi Vault so that you're set up to earn commissions once the paid trading labs start. Also, I know I'm giving you a lot, which is why I told you to watch this whole video and rewind it if you have to. Make sure that under the affiliate center, we've loaded up under the affiliate center where you can put your BitConnect link, you can put your Control Finance link, you can put your livecoin.net link, you can put your USITech link. All right. Make sure you are loading up your affiliate center with all of your affiliate links. And then I'm going to talk about DMC, and we'll start rounding third. And then come back under my personal info. Now I'm in a demo account here, our training account here. Make sure you've got your Zaxa order page URL back here. Okay, if you don't know if you haven't done that, you need to go back to to Marketing Vault, and then getting started. Put your BitConnect link back here. Very important. Put your Bitcoin receiving address back here. Very important. Put your Control Finance link back here. Very, very important. Okay? Because that's going to tie, once the marketing starts, that's going to tie when someone sees the sales videos. And step one is to join BitConnect. That's going to tie them to your BitConnect link. Step two, join Control Finance. That's going to tie them to your Control Finance link. Also, there's information here for your coin payments, which we walk you through in the coin payments training. Okay? I know that was a lot of content. If you got to go back to it, go back to it. Okay? All right, real quickly, as it relates to DMC. All right, and if you have not watched the DMC Digi Millionaire Co-op training from this has been a while back, you can go in under Webinar Vault. Now, we are very close to closing DMC forever and ever. Amen. Very close. Excuse me. We already have 2 larger co-op groups going. and they are going immensely well. As a matter of fact, with those existing co-op groups, yesterday we participated in our very first ICO. Yay! We're in an initial coin offering. Yay! And we should have those tokens in about 2.5 weeks. A fantastic concept, and prayerfully it will produce some great profits. We took profits from BitConnect to do that, so we're doing exactly what we said we would do in this particular training, using BitConnect as and to a lesser degree Control Finance as a cash flow producer to start building out a longer-term coin portfolio, which will include obviously coins in the big board. It's been tough because the market has been up for the past couple weeks. They haven't given us a lot of opportunities. Yeah, we'll see some coins that are down 10% for the day, but that's only because they're up 50 or 60% over the last couple weeks. So we haven't been able to get into a lot of these assets at the pricing that we want to get in them at. You know, we'll be looking, hopefully we'll have a nice downdraft soon, allowing more opportunities. However, we have been really starting to learn and follow some folks in the ICO field. So looking at some more ICOs, we got into the first ICO on yesterday. As a matter of fact, our next co-op that's going to start likely the middle part of next week, because we already really have enough shares to start a co-op. We're just waiting for a couple of other folks that made commitments that said that they needed to the end of the month or the 1st of September. We did a small little a part in that for this co-op that hasn't officially started yet, but funds are already in, enough funds to get started. We did a small little piece there with the ICO as well. So we plan on doing a percentage of what's happening in ICOs to go along with coin portfolio building. Things are going exceptionally well there. We've got hardware that should be set up very, very soon. It's already in. Well, we've got one more machine that's coming in, and we're going to be doing some staking of some of these coins. We hope to even stake BitConnect coin and a few other coins that we're going to be staking. Staking is basically where you own the coin. Okay, your computer is running the entire time, so we'll have multiple computers. Each co-op will have its own computer, and it will be running 24/7. And what it's basically doing is it's basically mining is what it's doing. Okay, what happens is you own the coin. The more coins you own, the more you get to stake, and you get rewards of coins. So there are some coins that's lesser known, but we believe that in either the programming team, like Bit Club Network, for instance, they have their own coin, Club Coin, lesser known coin. All right, but boy, do we believe in Bit Club Network. So we're going to be staking Club Coin. We're going to be staking preferably BitConnect coin. The only challenge with BitConnect coin is that it's $125 a coin right now. Club coin is like 40 cents. We like to get it closer to 30. So for instance, our first two co-ops, you've got some Club coin. We're planning on staking that. There's a couple of other coins that we plan on staking to passively generate more of their coins, and then we can always go and convert their coins to something like Bitcoin by selling those coins on the marketplace and what have you. But we're looking at that a little bit longer term with the whole staking process. We want to master the staking process, not only for the DMC, but as we master that and we really get it down. I'm not a techie, all right? So some of that stuff seems a little intimidating, a little daunting. Once we set them all up and get it all down, then that's something we're going to be able to turn around and teach our CRB Digi Millionaire audience. So if you're watching this video and you are not a member of CRB, okay, you need to become a member of CRB. And I would even go so far as to say this: I love you, okay? If you're not in CRB, if you're not following us intimately, and you're still getting our emails, why? Just go on and cancel out our emails. All right. If this content is not resonating with you, but you're opening up our emails, but you're not executing, just, delete us, opt out, so that we're not just cluttered. We don't want to clutter you. If our message is not resonating with you, we love you. That's fantastic. Go on and do what you're doing, and we bid you heaven speed. We are wanting to take those folks that want to radically change their financial lives, not just for them. I'm so proud of some of our members. I had one of our members. Of course, we want to always make sure that you're not hurting your family. They're over 70. They don't have a whole lot of resources right now. And again, we never want you to hurt your family. And what they said is, I'm doing this not for me. I'm doing it so I can leave a legacy for my children and for my children's children. We have never, ever seen what we're seeing in this Digi space. Got a webinar on tonight, presentation webinar, but I wanted to give you this update. DMC is doing exceptionally well. Oh, here's the thing I wanted to say. All right, we're about to close DMC forever and ever. Amen. The only thing that's keeping me from closing it now is that we have some folks that made a commitment that have not followed through. Okay. So if you have made a commitment, but you've not followed through, meaning you've not sent in funds to secure your position, I'm going to very soon go through and clear out those who've not sent in anything, so we can see exactly where we stand. Because if I go with what I have, people who said I'm going to do something and those who've already done something, we would be closing it. We would have no more room. All right. But some people have not followed through. If you are one of those folks and you said I'm going to do something and you haven't done it, you need to communicate via support ticket. If not, I'm going to love you, but I'm going to take you off the list, so that if there are some people, maybe they're newer and they're just hearing about Digi Millionaire Co-op and they want to participate, that they will be able to. Lastly, as it relates to the DMC, all right, so we're starting the next co-op sometime next week. All right. If you have not completed your total payment, and you now have the resources to do so, you need to get that in before we start the next co-op next week. The reason being is I don't know when the following co-op is going to be there. We have to have a minimum of 9 paid shares to start a co-op. All right. I don't know. We've got quite a few folks that are paying, but they don't have a full paid share. So if you are, if you haven't gotten your full share just yet, you've been paying on it, and you've got the resources, it's not going to hurt your family, then send in a support ticket. If you still need another payment address or what have you, right down here, so that you can get that in, so that when we get the next co-op started, you will be in the number. Please send in a support ticket and not an email. Emails, support tickets take precedence over emails. Emails it may be a few days before we even see the email, because we've got so much going on with the content, with the marketing, just a lot. We're stretched pretty thin right now. And so we're going to pay attention to support tickets first. They will take precedence. All right, with that being said, we love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours. Let's get you to Digi, my gosh, millionaire status.